Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you're watching this, you already know that the Cowboys are always in the thick of things, always looking for that edge to push them closer to another Super Bowl. And right now, there's a new move that has Cowboys fans buzzing, and it's nothing short of a game changer. The Dallas Cowboys have just agreed to a trade with the Cincinnati Bengals, and the player involved, Logan Wilson, a linebacker who has been making waves in the league for quite some time. This isn't just a minor addition. It's a statement move, a clear signal that Dallas is serious about bolstering its defense and tackling some of the issues they've faced this season. So what's the story here? Well, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, the Bengals are trading Logan Wilson to the Cowboys. Now, the exact compensation hasn't been officially revealed yet, but ESPN's Adam Schefter reports that Cincinnati was initially looking for a 6th-round pick in return. That's a pretty reasonable price for a player of Wilson's caliber, especially one with his experience and leadership qualities. It's a move that could have a ripple effect across the NFC East and beyond, impacting the division races, playoff positioning, and maybe even the outcome of the Super Bowl. Let's take a closer look at Logan Wilson's background, because understanding what he brings to the table really helps us grasp why this move is so significant. Wilson has been a starter and a key component of Cincinnati's defense since 2021. Over his career, he has tallied over 100 tackles 4 times, including this season, where he posted a career-high 135 tackles. That alone speaks volumes about his consistency, his ability to be around the ball, and his durability. But it's not just about tackling. Wilson has also shown an impressive knack for creating turnovers with 11 interceptions since 2020, making him the most among all linebackers in that span. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This season, Wilson's performance has dipped a bit, which led to him being benched in favor of rookie Barrett Carter. But that doesn't erase the fact that Wilson has been elite in pass-rushing grades with an 87, 2 overall, which is top tier in the league. The problem areas: his run defense and coverage grades, which are around 58, 1 and 48, 8 respectively. Those numbers rank him around the middle to lower end among linebackers, which explains why Cincinnati felt the need to make a move. But here's the thing: Wilson's contract runs through 2027, which means Dallas gets a long-term piece that could be a multi-year solution at a position where they've needed stability for a while. You see, after trading away Micah Parsons, the Cowboys' linebacker room was looking a little thin and a lot exposed. They've been desperate for help, especially in terms of depth and experience. The addition of Wilson could be a game-changer in that regard. Pair him up with DeMarvion Overshown, who has been close to returning from injury, and suddenly, Dallas's linebacker core starts looking a lot more formidable. And don't forget, Wilson's leadership qualities are well documented. Bengals head coach Zach Taylor mentioned that Wilson has handled the benching well, maintained a leadership role, and contributed positively to the team's young linebackers. That kind of veteran presence is exactly what Dallas needs to stabilize their defense in the second half of the season. Now, let us talk about the implications. For one, this move could significantly impact the NFC East standings. The Cowboys are already a strong team, but their defense has sometimes struggled against the run and in coverage, especially when facing high-powered offenses. Wilson's ability to contribute in coverage and his experience in tackling and leadership could shore up those weaknesses, making Dallas a more complete team. And with the playoffs just around the corner, every addition counts, especially one that can immediately step in and contribute. Another aspect worth considering is the contract situation. Wilson's deal runs through 2027, providing Dallas with a potential multi-year solution. If he performs well and fits into their scheme, the Cowboys could have a long-term linebacker anchor. On the flip side, if it doesn't work out, there's an out in his contract in 2026, so Dallas isn't locked in forever. This gives them some flexibility, a smart move when trying to maximize their Super Bowl window. And let us not forget the broader context. Rumors have been swirling around the league about Dallas making moves, with owner Jerry Jones hinting that more trades could be on the horizon. He mentioned that a trade had already been made and announced, but more could still happen before the 4 p.m. deadline. So, Keep your eyes peeled, folks, because this isn't just a one-and-done trade. It might be part of a bigger strategy, a series of moves that could reshape the Cowboys' roster for the playoff push. Now, for those of you who follow NFL trade rumors, you know that Dallas has been linked to several high-profile names and low-cost options alike. The fact that they are actively looking to improve their linebacker core signals a team that's hungry, that's willing to make bold moves to get over the hump. And with Wilson now in the fold, they're re-adding a player who, despite some struggles this season, has the talent, leadership, and experience to make a real difference. If he can adapt quickly to the Cowboys' defensive scheme, it could be the missing piece that pushes them further in the postseason. Of course, fans are always curious about the potential outcomes. Some might wonder how Wilson will fit into the existing defensive structure, especially alongside Micah Parsons and the other linebackers. But let us be real with his skill set. Wilson is perfectly suited to complement Parsons, providing that extra veteran presence and tackling reliability that could be vital in close games. Also, his ability to rush the passer, combined with his ball-hawking skills, makes him a versatile threat that offenses will have to game plan around. And it's not just about on-field performance. Wilson's leadership qualities are crucial, especially in high-pressure playoff environments. His experience in big games, his knack for creating turnovers, and his ability to read plays will be invaluable for the Cowboys as they look to tighten up their defense and make a deep run. The NFL is a league where every play matters, and having a player like Wilson, who has proven to be clutch in big moments, could be the difference between a good season and a championship one. Now, looking ahead, what does this mean for the Cowboys' season? Well, if Wilson's adjustment goes smoothly and he becomes a key contributor on the field, it could elevate the entire defense. That means less pressure on the secondary, more disruption in the backfield, and more opportunities for the offense to capitalize on turnovers. The Cowboys have a balanced team, but defense has been a concern at times. This move might just give them the boost they need to dominate in the postseason. And of course, fans are eager to see how this plays out. Will Wilson become a cornerstone of the Cowboys' defense? Will he help them finally get over the hump and reach another Super Bowl? The potential is there, and with the NFL trade deadline approaching, it's clear that Dallas is serious about making bold moves. This trade not only sends a message to the rest of the league, but also energizes the fan base, reminding everyone that the Cowboys are always in the hunt, always looking for that extra edge to bring home the trophy. So, in summary, this trade for Logan Wilson is a savvy, strategic move by the Cowboys. It addresses an immediate need in linebacker help, brings in a player with a track record of production and leadership, and fits into Dallas' broader goal of contending for a championship. It's a move that could have long-term implications, not just for this season, but for the next few years. The NFL is all about adding talent, making smart decisions, and seizing opportunities, and Dallas is clearly doing just that. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and IT makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. Now I want to hear from you Cowboys fans. What is your take on this trade? Do you see Wilson as the piece that takes this defense to the next level? Or do you think Dallas should have gone in a different direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and more breaking news. So stay tuned and keep that Cowboys spirit alive. This is your source for everything Dallas Cowboys right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys.